Hey there everyone, welcome to the series of solving our IIT JAM MS 2023 question paper, and here is question number 29 in front of you. So the question reads that there is x and y that is jointly distributed random variables, and the parameter is lambda greater than 0, and the conditional distribution of x given y is equals to lambda. So which follows Poisson distribution, right? And mean is lambda. So if the distribution of y is gamma, then we have to find the value of this probability. Okay, let us write down whatever information we have. Okay, so what all we are given: x given y is equals to lambda, and it follows Poisson distribution with parameter lambda, which is mean, and y follows gamma distribution with parameter 2.5. Correct. Now, so if we write down this, fx given y is equals to, we know the formula, it is fxy by f of yy, right? Now, next step is, what is this? This is our given this, so we can write it down in f into y, right? So from here we have written this, we have just cross multiplied it. Now, in order to understand this better way, we can write this one, instead of lambda, if I say this conditional probability is given by y, then it follows Poisson distribution with parameter y, then it will be easier for us to write and for you to understand. So let us write down, so this is our Poisson distribution. So let us write down with parameter as y, then the Poisson distribution will be e to the power minus y, y to the power x by x factorial, right? Instead of lambda, I'm using y as the parameter, so we have written it. And now this is the gamma distribution, and we know that gamma, what is gamma distribution? Let us write down here fxy gamma distribution. The formula here will be 1 by a to the power lambda, e to the power minus x by a, x to the power lambda minus 1 by gamma lambda, right? This is the formula. So we are given that here the gamma, the parameter is 2.5, so this is our a, right? So and then how can we write it down? So now let us put the value. So we have got 2 square, right? E to the power, what do we have here? mm, e to the power, right, minus x by a. So a is, we know that is 2, right? So here we can write down e to the power minus of 2y, right, and into x to the power, this is for x, so here we can write y to the power a minus 1, so that is 2 minus 1, x minus 1. So that is, we can substitute these values here. Correct. Now this is divided by gamma of the parameter. So here our gamma of the parameter, that is a, here will be in terms of this parameter here, so that is 2, right, here lambda a. So we can write it down as gamma lambda. I'm sorry, instead of lambda we are going to write out the value, so that is gamma 2. Correct. Now if we simplify this, what do we get? 2 square is 4, and we have e to the power minus y and e to the power minus 2y, so that becomes e to the power minus 3y, and we have y2 minus 1, so that is y and x, so yx plus 1 by gamma of 2 is 1, so we have x factorial, right? So now what we have to do, we have to find out the f of x of lambda. For that we are going to take the integration of 0 to infinity of this, so that is 4 e to the power minus 3y, y to the power x plus 1 dy, and we have x factorial here. So let us take the constants outside, that is 4 by x factorial. Now 0 to infinity e to the power minus 3y, y to the power x plus 1 dy. Now this is, yes, you can understand, this is our gamma distribution again, so we can write down here, that is 4 by x factorial, gamma of the power, right? We can divide this power. How can we write this power? This x plus 1 can be written as x plus 2 minus 1, so this is gamma x plus 2 by 3 to the power, again the power is x plus 2. Correct. Now as we, so this factorial, correct. Now next step is about, you have to simplify this. Correct. So what do we get here? So we get 4 by x factorial, so if we take it out, so that means we have factorial of x plus 1. Okay, so this can also be written as this factorial. So this is 3 of x plus 2, right? Now in the next step, what can we write down? If we again calculate it, what do we have? F by x factorial, and this is x plus 1 of gamma of x plus 1, so that becomes this, and sorry, this is x. This gets cancelled, and we have 3 of x plus 2, correct? Now, so what is, let us write down the value here fresh. Let's say fx lambda is equals to 4 of x plus 1 by 3 to the power x plus 2. This is our fx. Now so we have to find out at x is equals to 0. So p of x is equals to 0 is equals to 4 into 0 plus 1 by 3 to the power 0 plus 2 is equals to 4 by 3 square, that is 4 by 9, right? And we have p of x is equals to 1. So again we will put 4 into 1 plus 1 by 3 to the power 1 plus 2. So that is 4 2s are 8 by 3 cube is 27. So ultimately we have to find out p of x is equals to 0 plus p of x is equals to 1 is equals to how much? So that is we have 4 by 9 plus 8 by 27, right? So if we take the LCM, this is 12 plus 8. So the value here we have is 20 by 27. And so let us check our options. Right, so the correct option is B. Let us have a look at the next question, number 12 from the paper. So here it is given that x and y be random variables such that x follows normal distribution with mean 1 and variance 2, and probability of y is equals to x plus 1 by 2 is equals to 1. So let alpha is this, that is covariance of xy, beta is expectation of y, and y is gamma is variance of y, and we have to calculate this for the value. Now let us write down all the information that we have been given from the question, right? So x follows n1 2. So from here we can write down that e of x is 1 and v of x is equals to 2, correct? And we are given y is equals to x by 2 plus 1, correct? Now here we can see that we have to find out e of y, v of y, so we are going to use this. So e of y is equals to e of x by 2 plus 1, okay? So here what we are going to do now, right? So we are going to use the expectation here, that is half of ex, right? Now ex is 1, and okay, here we have 1. Now ex is 1, so that is 1 by 2 plus 1. So the value of ey is 3 by 2, right? So we have got the value of beta. Now we have to calculate gamma. Now gamma is equals to variance of y, which is equals to variance of x by 2 plus 1, okay? Now so like if we use the formula here, then we will have 1 by 4 of variance of x. What is variance of x? That is 2, correct? So if we put this value here, so 2 by 4, so gamma is equals to 1 by 2. Now that means I have got beta value and gamma value. I have to find out alpha value from the covariance, okay? Let me shade these values because we will use these values in order to find out the final value. Now in order to find out the covariance, what we have to find out? We have to find out alpha is equals to covariance of x comma y, right? Now this is equals to so in place of y I can use this. See, the probability of y, which is x by 2 plus 1, is 1, and that is why we have been using here the values of this. So we have got calculated this. Now covariance of xy is basically covariance of x comma x plus 1 by 2, correct? Now using the formula, we know what can we get here. So this is basically, now let us take half out. So if we calculate, we have curve of x comma x. The curve of x comma x is nothing but half into variance of, oh sorry, this is yeah, this is half variance of x. Now variance of x is how much? 2, correct. So we have 1. That means we have alpha is equals to 1, beta is equals to 3 by 2, and gamma is equals to 1 by 2. Let us just check the values again. Right. Beta is 3 by 2 and gamma is 1 by 2. So we have to find out alpha plus 2 beta plus 4 by 2. Therefore, alpha plus 2 beta plus 4 gamma is equals to 1 plus 2 into 3 by 2 plus 4 into 1 by 2. So 2 gets cancelled, 2 ones are 2, 2 to the 4. So we have 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equals to 6. So 6 is our answer. Let us check the options. Yes, this is the correct answer. So let us have a look at the next question, that is question number 16. So here we are given a curve of y is equals to x squared that intersects the curve y is equals to x sin x plus cos x exactly at endpoints, and we have to find out the basically we have to find out the number of intersections. So we can use the graphs to solve the question. Okay, so let us first start with the first equation. So if we are given y is equals to x squared, so so say this is x, this is y, and y is equals to x square is going to be this. Okay, so y is equals to x square. Now we have to see what the shape of this y curve will be for this. So we are given y is equals to x sin x plus cos x. So let us say here we have y, here we have sorry, here we have x, here we have y. So now if x is equals to 0, if you put x is equals to 0 here, so this is 1 and this is 0, so the answer is 1. Okay, and if we put x is equals to pi by 2, so this is cos pi by 2 and this is pi by 2 into sin pi by 2. So this is also 1 and this is 0, so we have y is equals to pi by 2. So pi by 2, pi by 2. So now if I want to locate this, let us say first I want to locate 0, 1. So let's say 1 is somewhere here. So this is 1 point, that is 0, 1. And in order to find out this pi by 2 by 2, this shall actually, see, y is equals to pi by 2 and y is equals to x square. So from here I can say that your what can I say, x square is equals to pi by 2, right? So that means pi by 2 will be somewhere here, and again I have this relation, that is the point of intersection will be somewhere on this curve as well, because y is equals to pi by 2 and y is equals to x square. So x square stands for pi by 2. So that is pi by 2 is equals to x square. So that means if I draw the line, let's take another color, then I know that there will be this point and then there will be intersecting at this point, which will come and intersect here, and then there will be like this, right? So this y, the second curve, so let's say this is second curve and this one is worst curve. So first curve is obviously the red one and the second curve is our yellow line. So these two intersects at this point and this point. So n is equals to 2 is our correct answer.